Hi guys, this is Octavian. I'm going to talk to you about how success can be our worst nightmare, how success can be the main problem in our lives, and how this can cause emotional problems, physical problems, and be caused by physical and emotional problems. Okay, so how is that, right? Everybody wants to be successful. Success seems to be something elusive, which we all crave, which we all chase. Sometimes for some people, success can mean prosperity. It can mean having the right relationship, being in the right relationship. It can mean having lots of money, having the right career. But what circumstances do we have to have in order to say that success can be our enemy? And what does this have to do with health? Well, this is the thing. I've just had a patient who actually came for a chart. Somebody had told him bits and pieces about his chart, his Bartha chart, and he didn't actually know what was wrong with him. He had questions about his career. I also looked at his Bartha chart, but his problem was not the chart. His problem was not the career. His actual problem was that he was too successful for his own good by some people's definition of success. Certainly by his definition of success, he was. But being successful, he was not happy. So obviously, if you're successful and you're not happy, you're not quite successful, are you? Because it means you have the wrong definition of success. It means you're living by somebody else's definition of success. And it happens so often that we chase dreams that we've been handed down from generation to generation, maybe from our family, maybe from TV, maybe from our cultural bias, okay? Have more money, bigger cars, faster cars, more women, more men, whatever, you know? So this guy, he was in his 30s and he'd been incredibly successful business-wise all his life. He'd started one business after another, had incredible success in all businesses, and was thinking that he doesn't know what to do because he was having so much success that life was actually not a challenge for him. And also he felt that he should, I don't know, diversify his approach with businesses. He actually had gone into niche businesses. The curse for him was that even those were very successful, therefore no challenge there. Whatever he touched turned to gold. It was like Midas touch, you know? Look that up if you want. Midas touch was a curse from ancient Greece. There was this guy that was cursed to whatever he touched would turn into gold because he was so obsessed with money. So this guy's problem was a version of Midas touch. So how was that related to health? Well, the obvious problem was that what he perceived the problem to be was obviously not the problem. The problem was that he had this deep void in his soul. He had this deep feeling of lacking fulfillment. He had this big lack of understanding of what is actually fulfilling and meaningful to him. Now, you may think that, okay, this is very very abstract. Well, actually it's not. You know, I'm here to tell you that as a doctor, as a practitioner of Chinese medicine, as a practitioner of Chinese metaphysics, I've seen over the years people like this. And some of them were very successful business-wise, like this guy. Others were more or less, having normal lives. But the thing was that some of them were actually physically sick because they were not on their own path. They were not living the life that had meaning for them. And sometimes that can create a very, very strong internal conflict, which can manifest as physical disease. I've seen thyroid problems come from that. I've seen autoimmune disease come from that. I've actually seen cancer come from that. So, it's better that we look for the causes of these things before they appear, before it gets into the physical. Needless to say that these people, all these people, even before getting a physical disease, and even if they never get one, because some bodies are, stronger than others, and some people have stronger constitutions than others, they are not happy. And who knows, maybe one of you who are viewing this video right now are thinking, well, I'm not feeling very fulfilled in my life too. And maybe some of the problems that I have are related to this lack of fulfillment. Maybe some of the problems have this kind of cause. Well, I'm here to tell you that yes, it is more than possible, it is more than likely. Why? And what's this got to do with Chinese metaphysics? Well, you see, in Chinese medicine, there is this thing, let's say in the Chinese cosmology, there's this legend. Well, legend or not, I can tell you from clinical practice it's true. It says that when we come down into a body, when we take a body, when we take shape, when we're born, before being born, we have a contract with heaven, we have a heavenly mandate. Now, what is this heavenly mandate? It is a pact that we do with the universe. And this means that the universe gives us a potential, gives us a mission, gives us an identity. Now, we have free will. We can obviously choose to go on the path that heaven lays in front of us, or we can choose to ignore that and go whichever way we want. We are free. But the pact is, the contract, if you will, is that if we choose to follow heaven's path, if we choose to fulfill our mission and our potential, the heavens, the universe, binds itself to us to keep us happy, healthy, and fulfilled. Now, this, I strongly urge you to believe me that in all my 20 years of experience, clinical experience with patients, I have seen this to be incredibly true. I kid you not. It is incredibly true. It has the power to make a person or break a person. It has the power to release deep emotions. It has the power to heal deep wounds. It has the power to heal physical problems if we choose to go on that path. And it has the power to make us sick and miserable. Now, how do we use Chinese metaphysics? How is that helpful to us? Well, it is helpful because we can understand through various branches of Chinese metaphysics how we can find out what that path is. Sometimes, for example, it's with Bazi. Bazi is a very good tool to understand our own potential. So is Chinese medicine, because it can help us gain clarity within ourselves. Bazi gives us the rational understanding of who we are and what we need to do. Acupuncture or Chinese medicine, on an emotional and spiritual level, helps us feel that from the inside out. Feng Shui also helps us to get the flow in our lives and also get the right circumstances, the right opportunities to get that dream going, to get help in fulfilling our dream and fulfilling our potential, and also meet the right people. Because it's life can be very tough if you're always tripping over obstacles, and it can be very, very easy if you are surrounded by the right people, having noblemen, as we say in metaphysics, that are there to help us and support us. So, all this is like a short version, a preamble of the things that we're going to talk about in the upcoming workshops on health and metaphysics. As you see, my approach with health and metaphysics is actually not even my approach. It's the approach of health seen from Chinese medicine and Chinese metaphysics. It's a holistic approach. As you see, when we talk about health in Chinese metaphysics, it is not only organ related. You know, we don't think of, oh, you know, the liver is, I don't know, Chou branch, okay? And if we have a clash with Chou, that's going to have a problem with the liver. Yes, it can be true, but it's much more to do with having the right understanding. It's also a lot to do with understanding the deeper correspondences between our organs and our emotions, our health, our physical body, our aspirations, because all in all levels of the human being constitute levels of human health. So we're going to talk about that in the upcoming workshops. If you're interested, please write in the comments #register, and somebody will contact you, and I hope to see you soon at one of the workshops. Okay, I'm Octavian. See you soon.